What's up guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to another 5-minute G-Labs video. Class changes. Succession Warriors, AoEs, and CCs have been adjusted to add the ability to disrupt enemy formations. Awakening Ranger has been adjusted to deal heavy damage and, when needed, attempt assassinations. Awakening Meiwa has been adjusted to better fulfill her role in dealing melee damage, while also creating opportunities for quick assassination via air attacks. More ways to construct combos that aim for air attacks after various floating skills were also added. Additionally, defensive effects have been added to her knockdown combos to ensure she can deal melee damage more reliably. Mass Teleport for Wizard and Witch was changed from invincibility during the entirety of the skill to super armor, then invincibility, then super armor. Awakening Wizard's damage was lowered for instantly changed skills, and increased for skills that require a longer casting time. Some skills that offered ally support have had their cooldowns increased. Awakening Ninja was apparently too versatile, combining short cooldowns with super armor, instant movement, and crowd control effects. Adjustments were made so that his more powerful skills must be used more cautiously. Awakening Dark Knight was rebalanced to allow for strong pressure on opponents from a distance with high damage, while keeping them in check at close range by maintaining defensive effects and applying crowd control. Succession Striker's survivability and PvP damage were increased. This addresses previous issues where damage output was insufficient relative to the length of utilized combos. Awakening Mystic's stamina recovery for some skills was removed, and her reuse cooldowns for some skills were increased. Succession Lawn's stationary attack skills after dropping from her airborne attacks were improved. Succession Hash's skills that do not apply air attack and standard combos have had their damage increased. The damage of some CCs were improved to deal damage on par with other classes. However, some skills like Rupture have had their damage reduced. Awakening Sage's damage remains the same, but adjustments were made so that his movement skills are less protected. To compensate for Succession Wusa's overall low DPS of her skill combos, the skills that grant buffs were diversified, allowing for more flexible combo execution. Sprawler was adjusted to address the issue where a certain level of damage could be dealt solely through airborne skills during the dive, and those chained immediately after entry. The damage of some ground skills was increased, encouraging players to secure kills through ground skill chaining after diving in. Deadeye's stamina and survivor skills were adjusted so that Deadeye can no longer kite indefinitely. Wukong was adjusted to possess more wide-range crowd control skills, and his ability to infiltrate enemy lines, disrupt their formation, and safely exit the battle has been enhanced. Arena of Solaire. Next week's update on April 30th will mark the start of the regular season of Arena of Solaire. It will end on June 25th. The starting score for the new season has been set based on the ranks achieved in the previous season. There are also 2 new battlefields this season. The scoring system was also changed. The standard points gained or deducted upon winning or losing a match are now separated by score ranges. There is now a win streak bonus of up to 50% extra points, and a loss streak penalty of up to 10% additional deduction of points. New rewards have been added for each rank, as well as an improved exchange list for Solar tokens, which includes gold bar boxes, obtaining 300 million to 1 billion in gold bars. The performance of each class in AOS will be monitored closely. More adjustments will be made for classes that overperform or underperform for a better PvP experience. The new HUD feature that was featured during the 2025 Calpheon Ball and in the last 2 Global Labs updates has been pushed back. A date has not been given. Noteworthy changes. New recipes were added to turn Immortal Courages and Deep Seas into their better Adania versions. Ronin's clones appear more frequently in the Altar of Blood's 6th Illusion. The battle, which could only be won by destroying Ronin's mirrors that met specific conditions, have been improved in a new way. This change was big, and that's the only information that was provided. The chance of obtaining Sakrya's crystals has been increased by 35%. Some mechanics have also been changed so that Sakrya's memory no longer defeats nearby ancient weapons, and Sakrya's time buff can be continuously acquired. Lakita and Adania are joining as new Node War battlefields. All existing Node War territory groups will be reorganized. Medaya and Kama are being removed from Node War. In Occupation Node Wars and Blue Battlefield, situations occurred where the question mark fort closed quickly while the final timed fort still had a significant amount of time remaining. In most cases, guilds adopted the strategy of attacking and capturing the timed fort just before it expired, leaving guilds that had already occupied the timed fort with no effective countermeasures, resulting in a very low probability of victory. To address this, the last longest remaining time for it has been changed to a question mark for it with an unknown expiration time. There were also so many small but impactful changes to all things war that I couldn't possibly sum up here. Definitely go check those out if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed my 5-minute global labs video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can catch me live on Twitch Monday through Friday at 10 p.m. EST. Thank you so much for watching. Take care!